In this video I will use the new BSA Clipper to show you how a clipper will sound better than a limiter on specific audio. A clipper will cut off audio above a threshold and a limiter will try to squeeze the audio above that threshold with a ratio. Because a clipper bluntly cuts audio, it will introduce inharmonic distortion. And that is the benefit of it. That distortion will give the audio some extra clarity when you're really pushing the amount of clipping. So as an example, here's this snare. And I have two tracks, one is clipped and the other is limited, and both are normalized to the same volume in LUFS after processing. There's about 14 to 15 decibels of limiting or clipping applied. I have to use extreme examples because this is on YouTube and there will be at least 2 additional layers of audio compression because of that. Okay, here's the clipped snare. Here's the limited snare. Let's A/B on one snare hit. You hear the difference in sound. The clipped snare sounds more brighter and the limited snare sounds more duller. And you really see that difference as well when I zoom in on the rendered audio clips. Top one is the clipped version, bottom one is the limited version. You see that the clipped version has more of the body of the waveform and the obvious cutoff. I personally find that a clipper like the BSA Clipper works best on transient material when you notice that a limiter will have a negative impact on the sound. Anything with drums works great with a clipper. So snare, toms, kick and drum bus. On master bus it can work great as well, but if you push it too far the low end can get distorted in an ugly way, like with the next extreme example. Here's it with a limiter on the same threshold setting. You can use a clipper to get unhealthy loudness. But in these days where the loudness wars seem to be over, I would mostly use a clipper on the mix and group buses to fine-tune audio wherever a limiter doesn't give you the result you want. You can get the BSA Clipper with the link in the description below, and if you look closely you will see my new merchandise as well. If you need a limiter, I suggest you check out the one in the video which is displayed on screen and linked in the description.